Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. So today we're going to be covering the Manchester United vs Crystal Palace Premier League game at home. And if we're lucky, we're going to grab a full 3 points from this fixture, following our impressive 3-0 win against Crystal Palace in the almighty Carabao Cup. I see you, Suhan. How you doing? Excited for today? United. Beautiful. Things you love to see. Let's just run through the starting lineup first, because Ten Hag has made a few changes from that side. So from the looks of it, Onana stays in goal and keeps his place. Varane and Lindelof are the starting centre-back partnership at the back. We have Dalot continuing his semi-good run of form in the team at right back, and we've got Amrabat as left back, which a lot of people aren't very keen for. We do want to see him in midfield and see what he can offer, but in the meantime, during this injury crisis that we're going through, we are gonna have to settle with Amrabat at left back, unfortunately. We've got Casemiro at CDM. We've got Fernandes back into the side as the centre midfield kind of pairing with Mason Mount just ahead of Casemiro. And yeah, Mason Mount comes into the side after his, I think it was a fairly decent performance. I mean, people are still writing him off, but I think to get that assist from a corner, considering we never score corners, Mount's already beginning to show his quality and what he can bring to this side. So excited to see Mount start. And we've got Rashford at left wing. We've got Højlund up top and Pellistri on the right wing, which means Pellistri must be doing something right, or providing the team enough for Ten Hag to believe it's the correct decision to start him. So that's good to see that Pellistri's actually coming into the fold. Let's see what you're saying, Suhan. Pretty good team, to be honest. I'm good, man. My 4-0 is coming today. In Eric, we trust. Well, you didn't quite get it on the last stream, but let's hope that you're right. I'll happily take a 4-0 today. Who do you see scoring then if you're going for 4-0? Yeah, Mount was pretty good last game. Yeah, he was. I think Mount's going to get a solid 60 minutes. I'd like him to pick up another goal or assist, and yeah, be on his merry way. Sotos, we're in the mud with all these injuries. Games like these are must-wins this season. Yeah, this game pretty much decides our season, which sounds a bit dramatic, but we can't drop points to Crystal Palace at home. That's a non-negotiable, really, when it comes to finishing in the Champions League spots, because then we're putting up a lot of emphasis on our games against the Big Six, which ideally we won't have to rely on too many of them to get our place in the top four. So yeah, we definitely need to win today. Højlund hat-trick incoming. There's a lot of hype around Højlund. I can see he's still a very rough diamond. How old is Højlund? He's about 20, isn't he? So is he the same age as Pellistri? Let's have a quick look. So Højlund is 20 years old. Pellistri is 21 years old. That's crazy to think of, isn't it? Højlund is actually younger than Pellistri. So I don't have too high of an expectation when it comes to Højlund at the moment. He's still very young. I think people are so excited just to have an actual striker in the team that there's a lot of hype towards Højlund, but I think he'll grow into this team nicely. He just needs time to bed in. And I was just thinking about this earlier this morning. You know how everyone goes on about how Rashford should find Højlund more? I'm pretty sure, again, it's only been a few games, but Rashford's the only player who's actually assisted Højlund. I mean, it's not as though all of the other players are finding him all the time. So I think if we are going to point the finger of, Højlund needs more chances to finish, then we need to actually look at the entire team rather than solely Marcus Rashford. So yeah, I want to see more link up between Fernandes and Højlund. I can see a cheeky relationship between Mount and Højlund building up as well. I don't think those two have been in the same team together yet, so it'll be interesting. I think Mount and a Højlund will be a good partnership, in all honesty, like Fernandes has with Rashford. I can see Mount slipping in balls where Højlund will hold it up and then maybe play off Mount, making a run forward. So, yeah. As for my score prediction, 6-1 Villa, ridiculous. I haven't been keeping up with the Premier League scores today, to be honest. It's been a bit of a hectic one this morning. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at the table. Oh, wow. Okay. They're against Brighton as well. Jesus. What has gone on there? We've had 9 shots on target and 6 of them have gone in. You got to question the defence of Brighton there. 6-1. That's crazy. Aston Villa with 15 points. But ideally, that's the outcome that we wanted because we didn't want Brighton to run away with it too much. So, happy with that result, in all honesty. Suhan, I think it's a slow start to the season for Rashford, but I feel like we need to keep supporting him. Yeah, 100%. I think Rashford... Well, Rashford's been playing striker because Højlund's been semi-injured, so... I think that's the main reason for the slow start. I mean, he's been so close with some chances, like on Højlund's debut, he hit the crossbar. I think he's just been a bit. But the whole team's had a slow start to the season because there's not a lot of chemistry being built with the new players, people coming in and out because of injuries. I think we're going to end up hitting a run of form where we just go on like a 15-game win streak or something like that, to be honest, once everyone's settled in. I feel bad for Amrabat because he's going to have to be playing left-back for a while. We've got Malacia out with injury. We've got Sergio out until the next international break, I believe. So I think Malacia and Sergio are going to be coming back around the same time. Luke Shaw's out until December, was it? I think he was out for a good 2-3 months. So yeah, Amrabat's gonna at least be playing there for another month, I think. So God bless him. RIP to anyone who had S2 in the FPL. It's not looking good for them. Let's have a look. Also, just wanted to mention, guys, we bloody did it. 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream and obviously subscribing and following my Instagram page for as long as you have. It's been a wild ride. I mean, I've been doing this social media stuff for just under 3 years, and we're just going to keep pushing, keep grinding out the content, and yeah, see where it takes all of us. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Suhan, well, thank God we have a versatile player like Amrabat. Yeah, without Amrabat, where would we be? Who would be playing left back right now if it wasn't for Amrabat? Would we be seeing a Maguire Varane partnership with Lindelof at left back? Bloody hell. It's not been the best start to the season, but I do think we are going to hit a run of form now, unlike anybody has ever seen. Okay, Sotos, what was your score prediction, mate? Thanks, you, Herman. I'd rather Johnny Evans played ahead of Solbhead. Slaphead. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, given his performance against Burnley, again, we've got a factor in it was Burnley, who have been slapped up by every Premier League team this season. It's what I worry about the Johnny Evans situation is if we're falling into the Phil Jones trap of, okay, has a man of the match performance against one of the worst teams in the league, and then we're just hyping him up beyond belief. And I'll jump on the Johnny Evans GOAT train and hype train, but I still don't know if I had to choose between Evans and Maguire, I would go with Evans, to be honest. Because Phil Jones had the exact same scenario where he had a somewhat man of the match performance. I don't think he did at the time against Wolves when we won 1-0. I believe that was at Old Trafford. And yeah, everyone just kept calling for Phil Jones to start. And then he did start and we got absolutely slapped up. So I just hope we don't fall into the same trap. So Sotos is going for 1-0 or 2-1. Hard game without Martinez and Sergio. Yeah. I'm hoping for another clean sheet, because if we can get... Would that be 3 clean sheets on the bounce? Or... I think that would be 3, wouldn't it? Yeah, 3 clean sheets on the bounce is what I want, because I just want Onana to solidify himself, get that confidence up, and then all of the questions about, okay, can't keep clean sheets, keep spilling, it just all goes away. That would be my ideal situation today. I'd take a 1-0. I think that's a good shout. But I've got a feeling about... Do you know what? This game is actually a perfect example of something that Sir Alex mentioned in his autobiography. And he was a heavy advocate for the mindset of the players. And so he went as far as to say complacency is essentially a disease. So this game, I think, will be a perfect example of seeing what these players are actually, where they're at mentally, because given the fact that we beat Crystal Palace 3-0 with our B team, and they were playing a weaker side as well, we are now facing more or less the exact same opposition, with the exact same coach, with the exact same structure. So if we can beat this team now, or if we can't beat them, then it's just a perfect test of seeing how complacent the squad actually are. Because what should be happening is we should be looking at what we did in that 3-0 win and just thinking, oh, okay, just do more of that, work on a few things, tweak a few things. Like we've got Lindelof and Varane in now instead of Maguire. So we should easily win this game. It should be fairly comfortable. If anything, it should be an improvement from what we saw in the 3-0 game. And in that game, we dominated possession, created loads of chances, and yeah, I'm expecting big things today. If you haven't already, guys, drop a like on the video to keep the YouTube overlords happy. I've got to keep them off my back, but yeah, let's have a look. Sotos, this team proved last season that it knows how to get results. That's what gives me hope. The only, I think the chink in the armour I see right now is maybe Lindelof, but he showed that he could do something towards the back of last season. So, but I just think the mentality at the back without Martinez, we just lose a bit of that aggression and a bit of that want, and they all sound like fluffy words, but the push, the tenacity, the aggression, the hunger for it. I think Martinez brings so much soul into that back line, and Varane, obviously, as everyone's mentioned, brings the organisation. So with Varane bringing the organisation and Martinez bringing just the want to win, I think that they're just such a good partnership. It's just a shame about their injury record. I think Lindelof brings a certain level of calmness, but I don't know if he brings that physicality that we're missing with Martinez. But I can see a solid 2-0 win today. I think we build on from the last result, obviously facing slightly harder opposition, so I'm not going to say that we should win this game 5-0 because we won the last one 3-0, but I think 2-0 would be a solid performance for us. Who do you guys think man of the match is going to be? Who's your shout for man of the match? Suhan's going all in on this Højlund, on the Højlund train. Højlund hat-trick, Højlund man of the match. At least you're staying consistent though, so I rate it. I think for me, it's probably going to be... I think we're looking at a Mason Mount man of the match today. But then he is going to be taken off at 60 minutes, so he'd have to have a very good first half. Maybe not Mount, maybe Fernandez. Mackenzie, the former MVP of the last stream. You are late. Did you miss anything other than the top-notch intro and all of the great chat? I mean, nothing, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Give me your man of match and score prediction, Mackenzie. Hit us up. Yeah, we were just talking about that. The Villa have absolutely slapped up Brighton. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but was it 6-1 Sotos? Let me have a look again. Yeah, 6-1. Bloody hell. Mackenzie, I think 3-1, Delos Screamer and Mount man of the match. Okay. Well, we agree on Mount man of the match, but Delos Screamer, you're really going to die on this hill again. Oh, goodness. When will these... How do I get through to these kids? When will they learn? A Delos Screamer. When's the last time Delos scored? I actually can't remember. I might have been envisioning the wrong game last time. Yeah, that's what happened. By the way, shout out to yourself, Mackenzie. Suhan as well. If you drop me a DM on Instagram, I will give you the special streamer group tag, and I'm going to create a hidden inner circle chat for all of the regulars on stream. So that is if you're in the Discord, Suhan. If not, then don't worry about it. Or I can set you up on the Discord, let me know. But yeah, let's get this all up. But yeah, shout out to you, Mackenzie. Tuning into the streams, saying to the others, officially hit 1,000 subscribers. Couldn't do it without you guys actually tuning in and, you know, just having a chat really. So I appreciate it. You guys are all the MVPs in my heart, but unfortunately, only one can be MVP of a stream at one time. What do you think about the lineup, Mackenzie? Because I'm quite positive about it. Suhan's quite positive. Any question marks over anyone? Sadly, I may not be as ever present today because my nan's over. Don't worry about it, Mackenzie. Family comes first, man. You absolute rat. Nah, I'm joking. I think this is a very good team. That's what we like to hear. Love that Boldy is in the team. Where's this Boldy thing come from? Because I don't know if Mackenzie started this trend or has somebody been calling him Boldy or something? Because I keep seeing it pop up everywhere I look. Can't spell his name. Bloody hell, mate. Ilmi, the score ruiner, the man in the future has returned. Have I accidentally started a trend because I can't spell? I don't know, Mackenzie. I've seen people comment underneath the post saying Boldy, so I don't know if that's from people seeing you say it or what's going on. Okay, Ilmi 5-0 today, hopefully. So Ilmi's already seen the future and it will be a 5-0 win. Thank you, Ilmi. Who scores? At least we don't have to deal with Mackenzie and Jahan's romance this time. Okay, so Ilmi's going 2 goals. For Erasmus. Oh, it's already gone to Mackenzie's head, man. Look at him. Jahan will be here, don't you worry. I'm shaking in my boots. If only Jahan would turn up. Mackenzie, where's Romeo at? Was it Romeo? I'm hoping I remembered his name right. Ilmi, I will not tell you more as it's not fun to watch the game. Thank you, Ilmi. That's very kind of you. You say that now, but you will eventually probably spoil something. Let's see. AWB, what's popping? Good to see you, AWB. How you doing? He's eating his lunch, not letting him join today. How can you keep this honestly biased sports content away from your brother Mackenzie? Somebody should call the police. Loving Amrabat in this hybrid position. Oh, here he is, Luke Taylor. The man with Hannibal Medjbury's hair tattooed onto his back like angel wings. He's returned. I don't know if I'm loving it yet. I'd prefer to see him in midfield, but yeah, he's doing a job. This will be an indicator if he can actually do it against the mid-range Premier League teams. So fingers crossed. Mackenzie, Luke, how are you feeling about no Hannibal? Luke responds with Hannibal unlucky not to get a start, but I'm happy with that lineup. Okay, there's positivity there. Very reasonable. Who would you start Hannibal over, Luke, if you were to start him? I'm predicting 6-0, and I'm being deadly serious. I see goals for us in this game. Okay, now we're talking. Let's get delusional. This is what I like. You've got all the people on Twitter saying, oh, Mount's starting, we're going to lose 5-0. And then here we are at the home of honestly biased sports content, Old Truthford, 6-0, 4-0, 2-0. We're not conceding a single goal. And Mount's going to score a bicycle kick. There we go. I said it. Okay. I'd like Palistri to get a goal. I think that could actually see him build his confidence a bit more. He seems to be rushing his shots and yeah, just kind of, he seems to be a bit in his head at the moment. Did you guys see, I didn't get a chance to post it on the Instagram, did you guys see about Palistri's like pre-match rituals and stuff? Everyone on Twitter didn't. Everyone on Twitter did not watch the last game if they're talking about Mount. Yeah, but the result is 5-0. I don't know why you were worrying about. Yeah, it's already going to be 5-0. Ilmi's already confirmed it. So yeah, Chelsea fans are at it again. Chelsea fans, literally, if I was a Chelsea fan right now, you've got nothing to be happy about. You've got a Tottenham manager. You're losing every game or drawing. They've actually, I think I saw somewhere they've got the most XG in the league along with Man City, and yet they just can't finish anything, which is hilarious. Luke, one thing I will say though is that I'm not convinced Bruno and Mount can play in the same team. Hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised today. Now we have that Moroccan prince. Moroccan prince. Oh. Arabian Nights. I think we're set up to dominate possession. Funnily enough, I wonder if having Amrabat at left back actually helps us keep more possession. Because if we've got Amrabat kind of sitting a bit deeper and Delo bombing forward, then our shape could be fairly balanced. It kind of gives Delo more freedom to go forward, I believe. What's Palistri's pre-match? So this is what Palistri had to come out and say. I don't know how this would even... I don't know why he would even be questioned on this, but it reminded me a bit of David Beckham, and I don't want to go psychoanalyzing people, but this is what Palistri had to say. Palistri on his pre-match rituals. I have a lot. I think every football player has them. I don't know why. You see the things you do, and they're silly, but they're the rituals you do before every match. I put my 2 socks together to see which one is longer, and I put the longer one on my right foot. I also send messages to my family, and my girlfriend makes fun of me because I send the same messages to her every time. 3 emojis, then 1 more. And she can't reply. If she does, I send it to her again. It's just the way that I get ready for the game. What do we make of that? I think that's... Again, I'm no psychologist, but that sounds very OCD, does it not? The man has to send the same messages over and over again. And you see other players doing it where they have to like kiss their wrist or something before they go onto the pitch, all of this stuff. Like, it's interesting how many elite sports people probably have conditions like OCD, because when you think about it, their career is literally just doing the same actions with their body over and over and over again. So I just find it fascinating. Ilmi, 2 hours ahead. He's already watched the match. Luke Taylor, it will, trust me. I went to that game on Wednesday. Amrabat was absolutely out of this world. Well, here's to another good game. Mackenzie, Boldy makes everything work, especially being at left back, because we move into the 3-2-4-1 in possession. And he moves up into midfield. Basically what Pep's doing. Yep. Yeah, 100%. I've seen that. Me. It's like me here. Just pop up when we score a goal. Yeah, you little stream sniper over there. Okay, let's see what has come out ahead of a match 8 minutes before the start of the greatest team to have ever played the beautiful games running for the Premier League title. Erik ten Hag's come out saying, this is what we have to do, build momentum. And we know it is not going to be easy. We know they are looking for revenge, and it will not be similar. It is always difficult when you play them twice in a week, but we know we have to be better than we were on Tuesday. Now that's good, because that counteracts the complacency issue that I was speaking about earlier. So realistically, these players should all be thinking, oh, okay, the B team scored 3 goals, we need 4. I don't think we'll score 4, but I think we'll end up with 2. I think 2-0 is a solid result. Erik ten Hag on Amrabat. That is why we brought him in. We know he is a very dynamic player, and we know he is comfortable on the ball. He is always looking for the ball, and he is always looking for options to play. I think in defence too, this is also true. What a guy. What a guy. I love Amrabat so far. Hopefully he has a good game today. Mackenzie, my pre-match ritual is coming to this stream. Amen. What a ritual. Luke, me when I see Amrabat on the left back hybrid role, you naughty, you teasing me, you naughty. Elmi, yeah, same. Luke, big chance for Højlund to get on the score sheet today. Yeah, he should. I think I'd be surprised if Højlund doesn't score a goal. I can see another Mount assist to Højlund or Højlund assist to Mount. I can see them two linking up extremely well. Didn't we play Palace 2 games in a row last year in the Cup and in the League? Getting deja vu. Not quite. Oh, I don't know, actually. Can anyone verify that? Is admin drinking? We will win 5 now. I'm drunk all the time, Ilmi. I'm drunk right now. I'm going to be drunk tomorrow, and I'll be drunk the next day. Mackenzie. And people ask me where I get my confidence from. No, I swear it was Palace. Okay, guys, we're throwing out large percentages here. We're gonna need a fact checker on the stream at some point. Mackenzie, I bet you my left big toe it was Villa. Okay, body parts are on the line here. I know because I went to both games. Okay, Luke, because I've just thought about it, I think when we played Villa twice, that was when Rangnick was in the was the manager. Was it not? I think when Rangnick was manager, we played Villa twice. I don't know if we would have done it 2 seasons in a row. But again, that's my memory, so I'm gonna Google it for you, Luke. So I'm going to do Man United v Aston Villa and see our last few fixtures with them. Players in the tunnel. Onana giving kids high fives. Things you love to see. Okay, let me see if I can find this for you. So last season, Mackenzie, it's not looking good for you. We've actually faced... That's so weird. Yeah, so we faced Aston Villa from the 6th of November 2022, so start of last season in the Premier League, and then we faced them in the League Cup, and we lost 4-2. Wait, what? In November 2022? That can't... But who are they saying won and lost in this? We did face them within a week, so... No, they won in the league, and then they lost in the League Cup, obviously, because we won the League Cup, so... And then we also faced them within a week in the season beforehand with Rangnick from the 10th of Jan to MN on the 15th of Jan. So yeah, interesting. We've played Villa twice in the space of a week in the last 2 seasons. Yeah, Garnacho did assist McTominay with that ball over the top, and then McTominay like jumped for it, kind of like leapt for it and stuck his leg out. I do remember that. Man, all of these seasons with no Premier League have just blurred into one, haven't they? I was in the Stretford end for that. Lucky guy, man. Lucky guy. Okay, players are coming out of the tunnel. Just to clarify that. Jehan, he's returned. Yo. How's it going, man? Luke, did I grab your score prediction? Jehan and Luke, what's your score prediction, and who's going to get man of the match? You did tell me, Mackenzie. I mean, Jehan, you've earned yourself a place in the inner circle, mate. You've earned your place in the inner circle. Jehan pumping the iron. What a guy. Diego, nice to see you, man. 2-0 and Bruno man of the match. Oh yeah, Luke's saying 6-0 United and Casemiro man of the match. The gang's all hit. Yeah, man. This is the inner circle. Guys, congratulations. You've made it. If you haven't already, drop me a DM on Instagram, and after the stream, I will set us all up on an inner circle chat on the Discord or something like that. Okay, we're about to kick off. Let's sort out this timer. And here we go. The inner circle, Luke. Welcome. Yeah, do it now, Mackenzie. Although, to be fair, I know, don't worry, I've got you already highlighted, so I'll know. I need to grab you in there. 6-1 Villa Brighton, yeah, they got absolutely slapped up, which you love to see because we don't want Brighton to run away. Like Mount is doing here, running. It's raining at Old Trafford. Amrabat coming inside. And the players are keeping it at the back at the moment. You can see already Delo's getting further forward. He had to come back from quite a high up position there because Amrabat's sitting deep on his side, which is good to see. This game for me started 2 minutes ago. God damn you, Ilmi. This timing is perfect because I got to leave at 4:30. That's it, man. Luke, yeah, man. Creating an inner circle group on the Discord probably for the stream veterans. I'm talking your Diegos. I'm talking your Mackenzies, your Luke Taylors, your Jahans, your Ilmies. All of you guys are the MVPs of the stream for now, or you have the potential to be. Sound, man. Okay, Rashford's coming forward here. The best team, the greatest team to have ever played with beautiful game. What just happened with Amrabat? Okay, Amrabat slid on the floor like a penguin and then hit with his hand. Amrabat's chasing him forward. Lindelof good. Okay, defending well. Amrabat dancing around him. Little shimmy there. Mackenzie can never let my brother miss in a circle. He's too special. I think the inner circle will probably have to vote on including any other members into the inner circle. So we'll work it out how we initiate new members. Okay, Delo on the right. Somewhat of a shaky start here. We are looking to start off with a lot of possession. Seen a couple of, one slip from Amrabat, which was a bit questionable, but he's danced around him so far. Amrabat's properly in midfield. Finding a hard way to get past their first line of defence and into our midfield at the moment. All new entries must send video of them singing an induction song. I do like the sound of that. I don't know. We'll any suggestions for what the okay, Rashford on the left, Mount to Lindelof. We're on the edge of their box here. Amrabat almost caught there, close. Yeah, no, we will have to have a good think about the initiations for the newbies. Palistri, what can he do? Passes it back to Varane. It's interesting, the situation with Anthony, isn't it? I think he's almost 95% innocent at this stage, considering none of his sponsors have dropped him. The club are letting him come back to training and he's going to be available. Palace keeper just clocked Højlund there. I do find it funny looking at the comparisons of how Jadon Sancho is still outside of the team. And all he has to do is say sorry, and yet Anthony's going through this whole court case, and yet he's back inside the team. One of the interviewers actually, Ten Hag looking at his watch there, suggesting that Crystal Palace are wasting time. What channel is the game today? Because I can't find it. I don't know if... yeah, I don't know if it's on Sky or TNT or whatever it's called now. But yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can... But Mackenzie, check out your Discord, and I'll yeah, just check out your Discord, Mackenzie. Ilmi, I guess you have not the same channel as me, as I am in Kosovo. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Kosovo TV channels, in all honesty. One for the shorts, Rashi passing. Yeah, let's add that to the compilation, please. Super Sport L4. Yeah, the Kosovians, is that what you call yourselves, the Kosovians? Kosovans, isn't it? Is it Kosovans? You guys are really ahead of the game. 2 minutes in the future. It's weird. Kosovars. That's a cool name. That's like straight out Game of Thrones or something. Kosovars. Casemiro, did he get the ball? No, not really. That was a foul, to be fair. At least he didn't pick up a red or anything like that. Not being... What have you guys made of the first 10 minutes? I'm not too impressed. But we are all Albanians. Okay. Yeah, my geography probably... I'm probably not the best person to speak about different countries and all of that. So if someone was to come and visit... No, don't ill me. What have you done? Okay, something happens. We don't know what. Keep it like that, Ilmi, as long as you don't say. Okay, I'm hoping it was the cross that came in from Crystal Palace, but it didn't go in the goal. I'm hoping that's what it was. Crystal Palace were close there with a cross into the box, and where did it end up? And it ended up just past Onana's post. You are in the future, Olmi. Okay, Hoyland. He's going in. He's going in. And it's saved off the line from Crystal Palace. Okay. Oh, man. Was that a ball from Mount as well? I'm already seeing that little connection from Mount and Hoyland starting to build. Okay, Mount's calling for the players to pass the ball quicker out of the back. We're kind of just running into channels here. No, I'm 2 minutes behind, so many spoilers. I think if I could change one thing about TV, it would just make all football games just free to watch. That would, I think that would probably solve 90% of the world's problems. Okay, so we've had a good chance so far. Crystal Palace have also had a good chance, so it's fairly even game. Let's see what the stats are saying. Okay, I say it's a fairly even game. We're absolutely dominating them. It's 86% possession to United, which is things. Okay, Rashford down the left. Rashford cuts in. He's cutting in. Oh, he's got past 3. He's got past 4, and he's won the corner. That was some tiptoe stuff there from Marcus Rashford. 22 passes for Crystal Palace. 146 for United with 94% pass accuracy. Wow. And we're just beginning to threaten, so we're just getting warmed up. This is looking promising. Hopefully they don't score against the run of play, though. Because how many times has that happened to us? Just found a channel, so I didn't need your... No worries, man. It's good. I got you. I got the inner circle. Amrabat playing in the midfield of a 3, like what I am seeing him and Cassie Pivot would be deadly. Lindelof left back again. What is this? I'm still trying to make out this this formation, because Amrabat is playing left back, but the majority of the time he's in midfield, which is clearly working because we're dominating the possession. So we just need to create a few more chances. This game needs a goal. Everyone's all over the gap. They're just playing wherever. Yeah. We're playing some beautiful five-side football here. Nana at the back to Mount to Rashford, to Mount, to Rashford. I think Rashford could have done with getting his head up there and playing to Højlund. Wouldn't have created a chance for him, but he tried to turn the player. Fernandes to Delo. Fernandes back to Delo. To Pellistri on the right wing. Pellistri runs at him. Crosses. Was unable to find Højlund. And Crystal Palace on the counter here. But Delo fouls. Oh no, Fernandes fouls to keep them from the counter attack. Very good. This is it's very promising stuff, isn't it? We're starting to do a cheeky bit of tactical fouling, which all the top teams do. How did I get further behind? Time isn't timing right now. That sounds like a you problem, Mackenzie. Jehan. Ruben Diaz own goal. No. Has he? Oh, things you love to see. The only way that things could possibly get better for us right now is the big teams start dropping points. So we want to see Man City drop points. We want to see Arsenal drop points. And then our resurgence will be complete within the next month, and then we'll all be back on a level playing field. Man City need to lose today. Rashford's down here. Looks as though he's holding his right leg. What are those emojis? Are they fish? They're just blue men. Okay, back to the game. The Crystal Palace have a throw in here and they've lost possession, and Rashford's just hit out for another throw in for them. That's weird. Okay, we're playing out from the back again. Varane on the ball. Varane has been intercepted, but fortunately the ball deflected to Onana. That was close. Okay, Varane to Lindelof. Why does this happen every stream, Mackenzie? Why do you keep mentioning how you're legal in your country? Okay, like, can we just pause for a second? Why do I start watching the football and then I turn my head back into the chat and we've got Jehan and Mackenzie going on about legality and ages and all of this stuff. Like, you guys are just menaces. Trying to keep a PG, family-friendly stream here. I'm just a friendly little red devil trying to chat about 11 men kicking a ball, and then I've got this shiz going on in the background. Caleb, how's it going, man? Okay, Lindelof at the back to Onana. Spreading positive vibes. Left man. That's not the only thing you're spreading, apparently, Mackenzie. Jesus Christ. Part and parcel of the inner circle. This is not what we want to associate the inner circle with, guys. Ilmi, thank you, man. I couldn't do it without you guys. And now we push. We don't get complacent. We push to the next big milestone, which will be 2,000 subscribers. Cheers, Diego. Cheers, Ilmi, man. All part of the package of the inner circle. Oh, man. We're not trying to create some kind of Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein kind of inner circle here, you know? Caleb, channel I'm watching on so bad right now, constantly lagging. This is hoping we need a goal soon though. We're approaching the half of the first half. Mount on the ball. Mount's looked threatening today. I think he's getting in good positions. Rashford tried to pass it to Højlund there in between the player's legs, but Crystal Palace player defended well. Cheers, Mackenzie, man. Couldn't do it without you. J-Hand, couldn't do it without you. Diego, couldn't do it without you, my friend. Did it hit 1K before stream today? Yeah, I think it hit literally like an hour before. Amen, Mackenzie. 1K subs, but 8 on the stream. You know the real ones. In a circle. You guys are the lifeblood of the Old Truthford YouTube channel. Caleb, we're going to start a cult. We've started one already, mate. We've all got matching tattoos. I'm known as the admin, aka the leader of the cult. And yeah. Feel free to join, Caleb. Feel free to join, but you will have to probably do an initiation. So if you're about it, let us know. We've calmed Ilmi down. None from you, Diego. Yeah, Ilmi's blessed us with no spoilers so far, so it's good. Ilmi, I think you need to create short videos. Yeah, I'm working on some. I'm working on a series where it's all going to be like more 10-minute videos, just based on different current topics. Like for example, when the Mason Greenwood situation came out, there probably would have been a video on that, all of that stuff. So yeah, I am working on that. It's just getting it all set up so all the editing can actually be. Oh my god! Crystal Palace have just scored. There was a cross, and it was Anderson who scored. There was a cross into the box from a set piece, and he was somewhat on the back post on the edge of the box, and he volleyed or half volleyed it in. Højlund assisted him. Yeah, Højlund went to do a defensive header, but instead it went directly to him. You can see Højlund's frustrated with himself. And yeah, that was a top tier finish. Let's see if Onana could have done anything. Let's see this angle. goes towards him. Close enough, maybe, but it's kind of in that mid range where like he maybe could have done something, but he didn't get a hand to it, didn't react quick enough, and yeah, I wouldn't really expect Onana to save that, but yeah, that was a very good finish off of the half volley. So yep, we're 1-0 down at Old Trafford. And yeah, we're in the same position again. I will factor that into the player ratings, to be honest, because I do think Højlund kind of half-assed the defensive header there. Casemiro with a shot from outside the box was inches away from going in. Hopefully this will actually kick some intensity into our attacking play, because we have been dominating. We just haven't created enough shots or chances. That was inches away for Casemiro there. But yeah, not ideal. The clean sheet is gone. Onana couldn't do anything about that. But yeah, we need a goal before half time. It was a weird one because I don't know why Højlund went to head of the ball when it was at like his leg height, if that makes sense. He could have just cleared it, but yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. Jehan, just Amrabat and Ten Hag's face tattoos. Faces tattoos. Boldy Club. We've got the tats on our bums. Jesus. I won't say anything to scare them. It's a logo. No spoilers from me. I was seeing need to turn nutmeg Rashford always. Yeah, Diego wasn't spoiling. He was just reacting to the Rashford thing. Spoil it now, but you'll see. Man put it top bins. Yeah, he did, Caleb. Tragic. How useless is Ramsey? He was supposed to be our set piece coach, and we have been useless ever since, and before that as well. I swear we had a period where we were scoring a few from set pieces. I think it was last season. Okay, Casemiro coming forward here. Rashford, cross. And it's defended well from Crystal Palace. Season's over again. No, it's not over, Mackenzie. We are going to win this game. And we're going to win it 2-1, 3-1. Ilmi, I thought you were from the future. You said we were going to win like 6-0, didn't you? Ilmi is officially on Old Truthford's bad books. So unless you predict something in the future correctly, then yeah, I'll take you out of the shadow realm. Maybe we need McSauce in beside Casemiro since Amrabat is left back. I don't know. I think we've played well. We've been set up well. Literally just, I think that was a lapse in concentration for Højlund. Oh, ball in. Nah. Yeah, I think that was just a lapse of concentration from Højlund. We deserve to be winning this game. Well, we don't because we haven't created that many chances, but we're the better side here. What I don't want to see is us just like switch off now, and if we concede again, that's insane because we've conceded so many goals within 5 minutes of each other this season. Varane is livid at the back. He celebrates the tackle, but also looks like he's full on having a go at people. Jehan asking me to ban Caleb. Caleb's here to be a part of the inner circle. He still needs to prove himself, but can't ban Caleb. And also, I don't actually know how to even ban anyone, to be honest. You think McTominay would be better than Mount? Oh, this is the problem. I mean, we've been dominating possession. We've been all set up, but you go a goal down and then I'm not targeting you here, Caleb, but certain people will just then highlight the players that they don't like and say that the result's because of them. Like, realistically, we're 1-0 down because of Højlund right now. If we look at the facts, it's not because of Mount. It's not because of Rashford. Højlund had a lapse in concentration, so realistically, he should be criticised for it. But people won't go for him. Why is the B team better than the starting 11? Good question. We do have to factor in that it is raining today, guys. I mean, that's only going to affect everything. We have to mention that it is raining today, okay? I'm now in front of the admin. How did I go from 3 minutes behind to 20 seconds in front? It's a wacky world we live in when it comes to these football channels. We do not deserve to win the game as we only have 2 half chances. Yeah, that's true, Olmi. I was being a bit delusional with that. We can't deserve to win if we don't create chances. Who cares about possession? Højlund to Rashford down the left. Rashford in. He keeps trying to play Højlund through, but it's like there's men there, so all of Rashford's balls to Højlund are just him giving the ball away. I think it's kind of got to his head a bit with people saying pass to Højlund constantly now, because we're not even seeing Rashford shoot at all. Caleb said 2-1 or 3-1, so let's see. Well, your prediction's still on, Caleb. Ilmi, I am sorry, but just keeping the ball, it does not mean that we're playing good. It doesn't mean that we're playing good, but it shows that we're actually playing how Ten Hag wants us to play, which is a step forward, at least. Because when you factor in all of our other games, other than the last one with Crystal Palace, we've had less possession even when we're at home, so it's a step in the right direction. Jehan, I'm like a minute behind. Hilmi, you're 2 hours ahead. Can you tell us final score? Caleb, ain't no tattoos on my body. Girlfriend won't really approve of it. What's more important, your girlfriend and your family or the cult? Get your priorities in order, Caleb, okay? I love Daishi, but 2-0 down to Luton at home. Some of these Premier League scores have been absolutely mad this season so far. How are you losing to Luton? Rashford down again. He's been down a couple of times looking like he's in pain. What happens here? Oh, yeah, I think he just got... Let's have a look at this. Yellow at least. Studs on the ankle, but he had another leg on the ground, so he won't get a red card for it. Doubt he'll get a yellow because it's not going to go to VAR for a yellow, is it? Raining for both teams. Sounds like AFTV. Only been here a day. Have to see. It can't be a red card because he didn't have his other leg off the ground. So let's have a look here. Yeah, literally that toe of his left leg being on the ground prevents it from being a red card. if that toe was off the ground, that'd be a red easily. Where the card ref? Where's the card? Okay, Rashford, has he been... He's just been taken off for some treatment or to walk back on. If that was Casemiro, it would have been the fastest a ref would have given a red card ever. That's a fact. He would have given the red, but to be fair, I can't even say if it went to VAR, it would be overturned because VAR just do whatever the hell they want. So, yeah. Casemiro would have got something for that. At least a yellow. Calum, do not return until you've got that tattoo, okay? Mathieu. Højlund, very interesting. Always on the ball in his movement. So very good. Again, people are praising Højlund. We are 1-0 down because of Højlund. I mean, I'm definitely not a Højlund hater. I just think that if we're going to treat all the players equally, Højlund needs to prove himself. He needs to get an assist, key pass. We need something. We are losing, and for whatever reason, Crystal Palace are having more opportunities on goal than us. Yeah, the heads looks as though the heads have not dropped, but there's been a drop off in concentration. The only problem I have with this setup is I understand that we've had a lot of injuries this season, and the starting 11's changed like every game, but I'm not seeing any like patterns of play in our goals. I never see the same passes just threading together to then create our chances. They've all seemed very... Oh, saying that, looks like there's a bit of a... Nah. Højlund's hold-up play let us down there. Casemiro on the ball. How is Casemiro our third top scorer after Rashford and Fernandes since his arrival? That's mad. Fernandes playing on the right wing. It's not what we want to see. Like, I don't mind if he drifts there every now and then, but I don't want him there. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling. Hopefully they can get a goal before half time and change that. Header opportunity for Casemiro there, but he's very frustrated with himself. Højlund needs a goal by 60 minutes or Martial is coming on. Yeah. Well, should come on, but Eric Ten Hag won't make a sub that early. Yeah, Martial should come on for Højlund, because I don't know. Like, people are putting a lot of pressure on a 20-year-old striker. I mean, at the moment, I'd say Højlund's one of the people who have had a below average game. Like with Cavani, he drops so deep that, okay, Højlund on the ball from Fernandes. Højlund hold up play to Fernandes, but Fernandes almost found Pellistri. That was close. Yeah, no, it's definitely not good enough. You see, so Fernandes picks up the ball So Højlund comes in deep, holds up the ball, passes it to Fernandes, and then as soon as Fernandes picks up the ball, everyone is running towards goal. So they all think that he's going to chip it over the top and pass it to one of them. I'd like to see at least one of those players coming in closer to Fernandes into the space that's being left, and then them two can actually link up whoever that player is with Fernandes, and they can progress the ball forward, because we need to stop with this just ball over the top shiz every single time. It's so predictable. Pellistri asked for that threaded pass too. Yeah, Pellistri's head is in the game. He just needs to get his body. Also, Mount 404, not fan. I want to see more link-up play with Mount, Højlund and Rashford. Like, I want to see some triangles being formed, but they're not passing the ball quick enough. Højlund kind of just holds it up, and then his first touch still needs to be worked on a bit. Rashford is caught between two minds of actually being able to shoot and then passing the ball. And yeah. Ten Hag does not look happy. Jehan, I don't know about all of Yul, but honestly, Jared Bowen is so class. Goal again, and I like Anthony, but if we sold Sancho, then we should go for him. How much do you reckon we could get Bowen for? You want Illuminati triangles? I do. I do want Illuminati triangles. Not Bermuda triangles where people just disappear. Okay, Pellistri on the ball. This is one characteristic I've seen from a lot of players. When they're on the ball, it's not automatic yet. It's not, okay, I know that this player is going to be in this position, so I'm going to pass here immediately. Like, the players are still having to think before they pass, which delays the whole movement by X amount of seconds. So, 45 to 55 mil if we are smart about it. Okay, so we will be paying 70 million for Jared, but nah. Yeah, I can never understand it why we haven't gone for Premier League proven players. Although we've picked one up in Mount, we just need something. We need Pellistri. Oh, it's in the no. Oh, that's so close to ending up with Højlund, but no. Okay, we've cut out their counter. Mount on the ball. Mount playing the ball to Casemiro, but then Casemiro plays it back. Fernandes. Where's our players who are facing goal? Like, why are we always looking backwards? Bit of frustration getting in there with Fernandes. And Amrabat. Give him a foul away there. Mount picks the ball. He went to pass to Højlund, but Højlund was a bit static there. Like, he's not. Højlund wants the ball to his feet every time, like just on his feet. He doesn't want to move. Okay, Delo on the right wing puts the cross in, but it's well defended. Fernandes to Delo. Can we get a goal before half time? Delo. Good from Delo, to be fair. Cross, again, identical cross to nobody. And Crystal Palace on the counter-attack. Rashford sprints back to defend. Mount pressing. Okay, Lindelof getting fouled. Arsenal 2-0. Also, oh, great. How are Man City doing? Are they still 1-0 down? It's weird with Man City because it seems like they go 1-0 down in the first half a lot, and they have done this season, but then second half they just obliterate the teams. So, yeah. Mackenzie has returned. And he is still 2 minutes behind. Mount on the ball. What can he do? Threads it through to Casemiro. Sloppy passing, man. Just, I don't know. Whenever we get to the final third, I bet our pass completion in the final third has to be something like 20%. Delo has a good cross. He's at least done something. I mean, he's at least somewhat creating chances. He just isn't finding anyone with his crosses. Rashford fouled again. Mount furious with the referee. The yellow card is given to Mason Mount. Oh, great. That was literally studs on his knee. How are we 1-0 down to Crystal Palace? What is going on here? Yeah, that's a yellow card, surely. We do not have a fighting spirit. I think we do. It's just, I don't know what it is. There's no confidence in the final third. Again, it looks as though we're relying on Rashford or Fernandes. Poor cross in from Fernandes. And it's half time, and the United players are sprinting down the tunnel, which was interesting to see. Looking to get ready. Bunch of bottle drops. I wouldn't say that. I think it's halftime thoughts. I'd say it's been an even game. Even in the sense that that we've probably played better. It's such a frustrating one because I can see what Ten Hag's trying to do. I can see that he's trying to maintain possession and just have a stranglehold on these games and not give the opposition a chance. But every time, it's like watching the same script over and over again. I don't know. Will Ten Hag make changes at half time? Does he bring on Hannibal for Mount? Does he bring on Martial for Højlund? I think it's getting to the point where it needs to happen. Where are you seeing that we have a fighting spirit? I think we have a fighting spirit in the fact that when the chances are actually going against, not the chances, when the decisions from the referee are actually going against us, it's not as though the players are just having their heads down and thinking, oh, it's not our day. Like, they're all properly engaged and they're all ready for it. It's just, I'm not seeing enough movement off the ball. I'm not seeing enough patterns of play. I'm not seeing any chemistry between the players. Like I think during last season, we could physically see the triangles when it came to Christian Eriksen, Fernandes, Casemiro, and the midfield would just slowly move us up the pitch and we take control of the game, and Christian Eriksen would play his long balls wide to Anthony and all of this. Whereas with Mount, Fernandes and Casemiro, because the formation is completely different with the fullbacks coming into midfield, there's no patterns. It's just rushed. It's pointing, telling people where to go rather than them knowing, oh, okay, I need to be in this position at this time, and they don't even have to think about it. It just comes naturally to them. It's yeah. And then when we play like that, we're bound to make a mistake because we will make mistakes in games. Like somebody will switch off at some point and there will be an individual error. So if we don't score and we don't fully create these patterns of play, then we're just going to keep seeing the same performance every single time. We're going to be seeing, oh, okay, dominate first half, look good, and then one sniff and we will concede. And other teams will know, oh, okay, we just have to survive the first 25 minutes, and then the spirit will break a bit, and then we can just have our chance and take it. So all the opposition teams have to do is mentally prepare for when we get that chance, which we will in the first 30 minutes, we need to take it. And then it's their game to be lost. But yeah. Suhan, the 4-0 ain't coming. I mean, you've lied to us all and we're fairly disappointed, my friend. Let's ignore the match and celebrate the 1,000k sub. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I can't ignore the match. I can't. It's like heroin. But even too much of that can bloody kill you. It's I don't know. It's just it is getting to a point where we need to start playing different players. Like these are on paper the first team choices, like the best players on paper, but they're not getting results for us. So the only thing Ten Hag can really change if he doesn't change the formation is the players. So that's what we're going to need to see. Unfortunately for us, he doesn't make changes until the 65th minute. So I just pray that we don't go another goal down. They have a weak mentality at Old Trafford, home team. We have to dominate and score, not play like today. We are toothless. Yeah, we are. Diego, they're going at it, but the smaller details are missing still. Exactly. They are there. It's just, like, not to sound too like Solskjaer-esque, but we're just missing that little bit of magic. We're just missing that chemistry, that click in the final third. Eric Ten Hag, time to give some spanking. Is that out? Says Mackenzie. Jehan. More energy, more passion. More energy, more passion. Mackenzie, we're playing copy Pep Ball. It does feel like that. It's like we're just playing a B-Tech version of Pep. Suhan's got to go after that prediction. It's time to go. Jehan, City and Liverpool will destroy us for where we are playing. Mackenzie, Jehan, don't speak it into existence. Yeah. But then we've got to factor in all of this, but like we went to Arsenal, we went to the Emirates, and it was 1-1 up until like the 93rd minute. Like we played very well. But where is that team against bloody Crystal Palace? You know what? Get Hannibal on. Yeah, I think Mount's going to get taken off 60th minute, Hannibal on, and the pressure on Mount will continue to grow. Let's pay a chemistry teacher. Bloody hell. I don't know how many sports psychologists are on the payroll, but it feels as though we've probably got more sports psychologists than players. So maybe a chemistry teacher is the next leap. Oh, let's get this sorted. So what changes are you guys making then in order for us to get the result? I think that Aston game might have been the turning point. We've already got a chemistry teacher as manager. Oh no. Mackenzie with his Heisenberg. With his Heisenberg antics. Oh, come on, Ilmi. You wouldn't put the under 21s. It's not like, well, both Hoyland and Pellistri are pretty much under 21s, and they've not exactly like lit the world on fire, have they? Rashford's decisions in the final third need to improve. He's just, yeah. I don't like it when players pay too much attention to the criticism online, because we're just random people saying what he should do. And I think Rashford is clearly the type of player who listens to the criticism online, and it's not going to be good for him. You're right. I'll put under 18s. Great. Let's put the under 6s on. Jehan, Hannibal for Pellistri and Mount for right. Give that a go. Oh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout, Jehan. I'd like to see that. Is Rakshi actually playing bad? I felt he did pretty well. Played some good passes. Yeah, Rashford's not playing terrible. Rashford's not playing terrible. I think he's just caught between two minds. I've just been muted this entire time. Wow. Don't trust technology, guys. I didn't realise I was muted. Bloody hell. Okay. So Mount's coming on for Hannibal. That's an interesting shout. Let's have a look. I think Hannibal will bring more aggression into the side, and he's shown that he can actually provide something which I don't know, midfields are all about balance, and the Mount signing is looking very dubious at the moment. I think Mackenzie's going to be commenting every bloody stream saying Delo's going to score a goal. Okay, so we've had 72% possession, 7 shots, 1 shot on target at home. We've had 3 times their amount of passes, 2 corners, fouls, yellow cards, whatever. So all we've done is pass the ball around. Great. There's no tangible stat. So in terms of our attacking threat, we've had more than them overall in the half. I don't understand how though, because I can't remember any clear-cut chances other than Højlund getting his shot saved off the line. And yeah. We need something big here. We need to give Garnacho more chances as well. Well, yeah, Rashford hasn't offered anything this game, in all honesty. I don't think he's been particularly good. So why not start Garnacho? Yeah, we missed those long shots from the left-hand side. I think that's affected our style of play as well, because I think defenders of opposition sides know that we don't really have a threat off the left anymore. So they kind of let players come into that space to then tackle them. Okay, players coming out of the tunnel. I told you, Jehan, the rain is affecting the players. That's why they're waiting in the tunnel. People laugh at me. The rain is you can't. Don't play with Mother Nature, my friend. Mackenzie, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap if you type that again in the chat. Okay, so second half's underway. Let's sort out this timer. Okay, we've got Rashford on the left wing here. Exactly, in Dubai we pray for rain like this. Shake Jehan in the chat. Okay, Jehan is now getting harassed with money request from the chat. Yep, Diego Rashford caught late again on the ball there. I think it's getting closer to Garnacho time. Guys, if you just all gave me 1 billion right now, all of you in the chat, I could potentially buy Manchester United. So if I give you my credit card details, feel free to send them over, okay? Okay, we need a goal here. Delo wins a corner, I believe. Amrabat, edge of the box, to Rashford on the left wing. Rashford to Amrabat. Don't pay attention to that, Mackenzie. Some technical difficulties back here. Okay, so there's questions of legality going on in the chat. Crystal Palace on a counter here. Who was that? Was that Fernandez? Fernandez with a vital challenge in our own box. What a guy. Mackenzie having to leave the stream in 5 minutes. What is this man? Say hi to your nan for me. Okay, Mount to Hoyland. Amrabat to Rashford. Rashford finds the ball to Casemiro in the box. Casemiro finds Bruno. Bruno crosses. Yeah, poor. Harmless flirting with the homies. What is going on, Jehan? Jehan, didn't you say that you had a child on another stream? I swear you said. What is happening here? Nan's gone, going to meet some galley friend. Oh man, you're going to make Jehan jealous. Calum, welcome back. Have you got the tattoo? Jehan, no, you don't have a child. Okay, good. Don't put those symbols in the chat, Jehan. What are you doing? Well, Calum's fighting the good cause to avoid being game over with what we're witnessing right now. Yeah, don't blame you, Jay. Oh, man. We need a goal realistically in the next 10 minutes. Rashford, left wing. To Mount. Back to Rashford. Rashford cross. Okay. Varane. Cross to Casemiro. Tries a bicycle kick. How is Casemiro our number one attacking threat? What has happened? Oh, and your match was cancelled since pitch was waterlogged. Oh, well, I could see some conflict resolution there between Mackenzie and Jehan. I'm just sitting here with my popcorn, just seeing how this love story plays out. Hashtag better love story than Twilight. Pellistri fouled, and we get the free kick. These players do not like the rain. Nobody can convince me otherwise. Calum, they're married. They're both huge United fans who follow the stream. Old Truthford, they actually met through the Old Truthford Discord, and then they married each other within a couple of weeks. People think that I'm just here for football and my amazing ball knowledge, but I'm actually here to bring families together. So that's what the true meaning of Old Truthford is for. Family. So many late challenges are going uncalled. Yeah, I know. Hoyland to Pellistri to Hoyland to Fernandez, who shoots. Okay, we're heating up a bit now. We're warming up into this game. Fernandez shot. Oh my god, that would have gone top bins. Great save from the Crystal Palace goalkeeper there. I mean, even Ty doesn't. So how will mere mortals like the players exactly? When are we actually going to start factoring that into the psychology of all of this? Fernandez, cross to Hoyland, and it's saved. Hoyland got a chance there. Should have done slightly better, but got it on target. We are warming up here. We're creating more chances. Pellistri, right wing. Corner. Very good. Yeah, we need to get a goal within the next 10 minutes. We are properly on top here now. Havertz scored. Oh, God. Now the Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans are going to be onto us. Mount. Gets the ball picked off of him. Palistri wriggling through a couple of players there. Varane to Delo. Delo to Casemiro. To Fernandez. Handball. Handball? The players are shouting handball. Fernandez is going to the referee. Amrabat is also saying it's handball. The referee refuses to look at the screen. It hits the player's hand in the box. He's got his back to the ball, and we're not given that. We're not given the penalty or even having a look at it. Wow. Okay, cool. Yep, we've been screwed over again. Cool, okay. Great. Premier League, best league in the world. Awesome. It's happened again. What is the point? Like, literally, how many penalties should we have been given this season at this point? How can they keep getting away with this? How can they not give us a penalty for that? It's not even as though it was close range to him. The ball was from halfway across the pitch, and it still ended up hitting his hand. Oh my God. They're literally just destroying our Premier League season. It's only in the Premier League when these things are happening. Garnacho's on, and Palistri's off. This is... Oh my God. It's just taking the enjoyment out of the game, isn't it? Because fair enough if we've been bad and like, oh yeah, we're 1-0 down, but to not be given these things, and they didn't even look at the screen. Yeah, Palistri was looking more lively, but I think you can't rush them too quickly when they're young. Fernandez. Oh, I can't get over that penalty, man. Why are we watching? It's Groundhog Day. It's literally welcome to Groundhog Day. Like, we're just watching the same match over and over again. We dominate, we concede, we get screwed over, and then if we're lucky, we'll score more goals and come back. But we can't keep doing this over and over again. I'd love them to explain how it's not a pen, Caleb. I really would, because it literally hit his hand from halfway across the pitch. They can't say it was close proximity, couldn't move his arm. Like, it literally hit. If you're not looking at the ball when the ball's coming to you, it doesn't matter if it's... it doesn't change the fact that it's a handball. That's literally a blatant handball. Good save from Onana. If Crystal Palace score one more goal, then that's literally us done for this game. We need to score a goal. Helmut Gallagher can have a ball saying not a pen. Stand with a ref. BS. Man. But it's beyond a joke at this point. It's every single game this is happening. Like, surely we can submit something like a whole case study of the examples of handballs not given. Okay, got Nacho down the left. Finds Amrabat. He finds Fernandez. Delo to Rashford. To Delo. Keeps it in. Delo does. And gets a cross off, but it isn't towards anyone. Fernandez. Mount is getting frustrated with the ball not being played to his feet. And the chips are just coming over the top. Mount battling there. Still got the ball. Fernandez tries to nutmeg him rather than go for the safe option there. Fernandez racing back. Okay, we're at the 65th minute. That's what you guys are saying. Calum, like Arsenal, got a pen against Spurs for a handball, softer than R1, but wasn't given against Spurs. Like, surely if that isn't a handball, the one against Bayern can't be. Mount just got tackled before the ball even got to him. At this point, do we just stop watching the Premier League? Do we just literally do FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and Champions League streams? Because we're watching the same game over and over again with just... I don't get it. I don't get how that can be not even looked at. Carabao is the only thing we can cook in. The Indian Super League. Way better, more enjoyable. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be doing the Indian Super League streams now. So stay subscribed. Make sure you keep those notifications on. Exclusively Indian Super League live streams. What team should I support, Jahan? Amrabat, long ball to Garnacho, very good, spread it well. Garnacho taking his man on. Cross, save, pickpocketed, no. Amrabat, shoot! Oh, Amrabat hit the crossbar. Wait, what? But then the ref blew the whistle. It wouldn't have counted anyway, the ref blew the whistle. Did the whistle put off Amrabat? Yeah, he literally whistled as soon as Amrabat took that shot. So dodgy, man. Okay, great. I now support Mohan Bagan, and we're going to be doing Indian Super League live streams instead of Premier League games. I will still follow Man United in all of the other cup competitions, but the Premier League are just... We can come back from this, guys. We've still got 20 minutes here, 22 minutes. Offside for Fernandez. Jahan's a minute or so behind. We're dominating. We're creating good chances, but we just haven't really done anything. The refs are like Maguire somehow gets worse every game, says Calum. I don't know how it's possible, but they keep surprising me. It's time to scrap something still. Yeah, 100%. Garnacho's looking very lively when he's on. He's just... nobody's really making any runs for him. I think Højlund needs to go off for Martial. I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. Okay, Delo, cross. Header onto Mount, but he couldn't get on target. Finally, a cross from Delo actually goes to the man, and sadly, Mount couldn't get on target. United are like McGregor opponents. We will do nothing. Talking about OG McGregor there, Jahan, not new age McGregor. Put that in the Delo compilation. We have created clean chances, but they've come from crosses rather than open play. So, like, I think Højlund had a good chance from a cross. But, 20 minutes to go, guys. We can do it. Okay, I'm going to start submitting all of these man of the match polls and player ratings for those interested. This is mad. It's actually mad how much these refs get away with now. Like, how do they even get paid when they make these many mistakes? Like, anyone else in any other job, if you make this many mistakes, you either get fired or you have to find a new job. Less brain cells than a 1 year baby. Don't like it how the ref's walking around with a smirk on his face, like he knows he's making it all about him. Cross? Oh my god, that could have been an own goal. We're getting closer. Okay, Fernandez to take the corner here. We're about to lose to a team who's managed by a guy who should be on his pension 20 years ago. Says Calum. We can't catch a break in the league. We literally can't catch a break. Okay, we're building from the back here, looking to form another attack. Man. See, still losing. Means absolutely nothing if we don't get 3 points here. Okay, Lindelof to Varane to Casemiro. Casemiro to Mount. Mount with space to Garnacho. Garnacho crosses to nobody. Delo finds it. Delo. Oh, Delo takes the shot, but it's blocked. There was almost that Delo screamer that McKenzie keeps talking about, which we're still yet to see. Okay, it's Martial FC time, isn't it? Mount's coming off for Martial. We're leaving Hoyland on. Has Hoyland not been subbed off? To be honest, I think Ericsson would have been very good if he started this game, to be honest, because we always knew that Crystal Palace were going to sit in deep, so I think Ericsson would have been suited to this game more than Mount. Martial going to cook now since Hoyland been signed? I hope so. Rashi's done nothing. Hoyland's done nothing. Pellistri was starting to get cooking, but still done absolutely nothing. Okay. Is Ericsson? Okay, there's a free kick from Crystal Palace here. And it's defended well. Still 1-0 down. We've got about 10 minutes to play. Could be more if they're actually going to bless us with this extra time that they've been adding to everyone else's games. But, Lindelof to cut out by Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace on the attack. And Casemiro gets a foul given against him. Okay, Amrabat forward to Højlund, who plays it off to Fernandez. Garnacho picks it up, was almost fouled by Martial. Garnacho to Martial. Back to Garnacho. To Casemiro. To Amrabat, and Crystal Palace is sitting deep again. Okay, we're seeing some more triangles here. Garnacho on the ball. Garnacho shot blocked. Low to Ericsson. To Amrabat. To Ericsson. To Varane. To Ericsson. Ericsson to Lindelof. Lindelof to Fernandez, to Garnacho, to Fernandez, to Ericsson. Okay, Calum, looks like I will be crying myself to sleep tonight. Won't we all? Garnacho sprinting in. Ah! No, okay. Almost landed for Fernandez, but it wasn't meant to be. Okay, we're back to Onana. Onana to Delo. Low to Lindelof. Martial's on the ball. To Casemiro, a little flick. To Eriksen. But it's intercepted. Onana coming out fully to pass the ball to Delo. Lindelof to Amrabat. Amrabat to Martial. Weak ball from Martial, intercepted. Amrabat picks it up again. Lindelof on the ball. Okay, we're still playing it at the back. We're playing quite a high line. We need this win. Amrabat to Garnacho. Garnacho to Martial. Martial to Casemiro. Casemiro to nobody in the box. Varane to Fernandez to throw in. Fernandez throws it in. Eriksen. Ball to Højlund. Don't know what happened there. It kind of looked like Højlund just flopped, to be fair. I need to see a replay of that. Fernandez to Martial to Casemiro. Casemiro goes for the cross shot. Højlund's calling for VAR on that. I don't know who tackled. No. I don't think that's a penalty, to be honest. I think he just kind of flopped. Yeah, he slipped or whatever. Kind of crazy asking for a penalty for that. And Maguire's coming on. Okay, now Lindelof slipped. But fortunately, it hasn't led to anything. Varane on the ball. Okay, let's throw in for Crystal Palace. 86th minute, no goal for Manchester United. Donny van de Beek and Harry Maguire are coming on. Will our saviours be... Wait, we're taking Lindelof and Varane. It would look like it, wouldn't it? How many minutes of extra time are they going to give us? Yeah, we did get giddy. I don't understand how we can go from our B team to our supposed first team and look this bad. It doesn't make sense to me. In all honesty, I would have preferred Ten Hag to make some changes, but the amount of changes he made to that team when we looked so good kind of had question marks around it. Højlund to Fernandez to Eriksen. And it's a goal kick for Crystal Palace. I still think we should have had a penalty this game. with that cross. Man City is still losing 2-1 to Wolves, but again means absolutely nothing. Ilmi, thank God Lord Maguire has come on. We will win 100% now. Harry Maguire hat-trick. It's on the cards. And it is a foul to Crystal Palace. 88th, 89th minute coming up to it. Should have played Johnston in net for FPL. Sad. Sad. These players are well and truly disgusting. How can you not score a goal at home against Palace? I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know what's happened here. There's no chemistry in that front line. Like, they just don't complement each other. We thought, oh yeah, when a striker comes in, it's gonna properly mould us as a team and they're gonna score more goals. It seems like just having a striker has taken away goals from everyone else, but then the striker's not scoring either. It all just doesn't make sense. 4 minutes additional time, 4 minutes only. How can there only be 4 minutes when there's been that amount of fouls? It makes no sense. Are they now trying to call for a handball or something against Lindelof? Maguire's showing some hunger here. And gets the ball. Very good. Højlund. Good. Højlund. Racing forward. Finds Delo. Can Delo cross? It almost went in. And the players are calling for handball or something. What are we doing? Are we looking at... Oh, yes! We're looking at the screen. Are we looking at the screen? Come on. Garnacho shoots. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a handball. Corner. Yeah. The other one was a more blatant handball. Casemiro to Delo. Amrabat on the ball. Back to Onana. Onana crosses. And Maguire is unable to take it down. How did we not get a penalty for that cross, man? Okay, Martial. Garnacho. To Delo. Delo to Ericsson. To Martial. To Amrabat. Funny thing is, Garnacho made about triple the chances of Rashford in half time. Yeah, 100%. Can't disagree with that. I think Garnacho should have started after his performance against Crystal Palace. If we're going based off performances, I mean, Garnacho deserves to start. Maguire was trying to pass to Amrabat there, but it ricocheted off Garnacho. Also, don't understand why Evans did not start. Because Evans is really a fourth at most choice centre back. Like, even if he did have a good game, it was against Burnley, like one of the worst teams in the league. So, 1-0 to Crystal Palace at home. Crazy. Crazy. And that's all she wrote, folks. Ten Hag's looking very pissed, but he has to shake Roy Hodgson's hand before he goes back to the home. And oh yeah, Crystal Palace have more points than us this season now. We are 10th with 9 points. The refereeing in the Premier League's awful. Number one, that's going to be the first talking point. Second is we need to make changes to that starting 11. We can't keep playing these players when they're not turning up. It's another one to forget. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end the stream here, but then I'm gonna probably start another stream. I'm gonna start another stream where we go through the player ratings and yeah, see what everyone in the Discord thought of that, and yeah, just talk over the main points. But yeah, I'm gonna give it 5-10 minutes, and then I'll start the other stream. But appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. I'm kind of lost for words on what to say, because we're just watching the same thing over and over again. We're just watching the ref screw us over, conceding a goal in the half of the first half, and yeah, just having to chase the game rather than get in a comfortable position. So yeah, yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. I'm gonna start the other stream in the next 5-10 minutes, but thanks for tuning in, and yeah, hopefully see you very soon.